great exercise, and so is this one. If you can do it, right? But if you can't do it, or you can't do it without feeling like you're really vulnerable and you're falling over, then it's not great for you. Let me give you a quick fix so that you can make this a doable exercise even while you haven't got great balance yet. So how do you gain it? In part, you've got to do that exercise that makes you feel vulnerable, but we want you to do it correctly so that you're training the right muscles. So shortening the range of motion is one idea. Now you may not want to do the one-legged, hold the weight, stand on the opposite foot, and reach down, bring it up, and lift. Right now, leave that one out if it feels vulnerable, because going all the way down to the floor may risk injury. So here's what I'd recommend. Instead of using that one with a lighter weight, actually drop that out. Go with a heavier weight. We're going to do what's called a single leg Russian deadlift, RDL, just to save your breath. So when you do that, what you want to do is get your heavier weight. You're going to start in a standing position, because starting on the floor is where you're the most vulnerable because you're the most weak. So what we're going to do is start up, and I have half of a foam roller turned on edge. It doesn't matter what it is. So it could be an ottoman, a footstool, it could be an aerobic step back from the day, but it could also be air. It's helpful if you're an overachiever to make sure there's something there. Don't let yourself go too low. So what you're going to do is hold on, and you're just simply going to work on really good form in a very short range of motion. So my goal is to keep my weight back in my heel. So I'm working on my balance first in that spot, and then because I'm on my heel, definitely working on the connection here and avoiding stress to my lower back. So on the other leg, it looks exactly the same, or might not. If that's your weaker leg, maybe for you, this one is your better leg. And the goal is just tap down, don't let up on the weight. As you get stronger, you may feel like, all right, I can take that down just a little bit further. And I've taken this one down dramatically. So the goal might be you increase your range of motion by this much. If you have a step and you've got those risers underneath, you know what I mean, you know who you are. If you're out there, take a riser out. That's about 2 inches. You'll be just right. So stepping again with it. Now watch the difference. I am definitely having to come down lower, but there's a big difference there in where I might lose it, getting to the floor, and be able to come back and upright. Now one of the other keys is this. Notice that I ignored you while I was doing it sideways so you could see what was happening. It's important that when you're doing it, you just keep that focal point. If somebody else is talking to you from across the room, or even if there's a TV on and you can see movement in your peripheral vision, it may take you kind of off balance. So eliminate your distractors when you're first learning it. After a while, distractors can be good to make you focus, and really, when we lose our balance, that's one of the reasons why. We're trying to do something tricky, maybe on slippery ice, something grabs our attention or catches our eye, and then we fall off balance. So it's good to get to a point where you practice with those distractors, but at first, make it easy to do the right thing. Shorten the range of motion so you can do it correctly and get into the right muscles, and you will get stronger faster than if you try to start reading the book without doing the alphabet. Don't try to start from the floor. If it's just not working, it's excellent to reach out and say, wait a minute, that's not working. What should I be doing to get better at it? Hope that helps. Let me know if you've got a question about a specific exercise that really is hard for you and you can't figure out how to get better safely while you're doing it. And I'll see you on the flip side.